There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody crews and caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Must leave some for the rest of us.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Many thanks. You've a discerning eye. You're welcome anytime. What are you looking for? You're sure you don't need it? You've a discerning eye. Thank you. Just what I was looking for. May Gilbert smile.
Out of my
you.
sight, wretch. I've no use for a brand. You can't even feel my...
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Rivals have brought in a coin for them. Won't be rich.
Drake's fangs fallen, would you believe it? No one ever wants to.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Go to the Crimson Caravans and ask for the owner. It's the place with the red chocobo on the sign. Big red chocobo. Go to the Crimson Caravans and ask for the owner. It's the place with the red chocobo on the sign. Big red chocobo.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
And stops next to the checkpoint.
Out of my sight, wretch.
I've no...
Well met. You're welcome any time.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh. We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass. Whoever they are, will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more us catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with us.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait, but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted.
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Ah, but I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Are you the furniture?
Looking for something? Ah, Eloise.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpocket.
For one, that they're harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them.
Their eyes must have lit up.
The fishmonger, round by the gate's been...
Thank you.
Have a word with the fishmonger back there, by the gate. She's been looking into who the culprits might be.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. Or the street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever...
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
The little scamps you'll see running around here might be naughty, but I don't see any of them being in your class.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I picked a hole in my pocket once. Was that bad too? I picked a hole in my pocket once. Was that bad too?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Just leave me alone. Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
All but unbreakable.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
He'll probably be by the tents. You won't hurt him, will you?
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. Porter for hire.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit! We're in trouble now!
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
The Chocobo pen's back there. I don't know if it's the same lad who stole from you, but that's where he was headed.
This is everything. It must be transported to the Dominion without... no matter the cost.
Certainly. I'll see that our fastest bird is made ready.
Shit! Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him, then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them, anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the... Then we all want the same thing.
So?
What else? We find the car, you get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
It looked like they were about to turn into Lateney's Cleft before they spotted me.
You can do it, Clive. You can do it, Clive.
You better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that then. My trader's path.
Daddy! I'm hungry.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company!
That's the lot. To me, boys! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal!
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little one.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Bocklad! Kill him! Kill them all! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal!
Torgal!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Goots's pass will be in here somewhere. It might take a while to find it, though. You should go back to Boglad and give my sister the good news.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravan, for a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation, and who better to join forces with, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose. So what would you say to working?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in...
I shall bear it with
Well, all that remains. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan.
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Ah, Clive. Why, I am what you see. It can be a risk. This being a board... Or at least... Don't worry about Honza and the others. Best of luck, Sid.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve? And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cowards. So thank you. You're always welcome at the caravans.
If I knew arrival...
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Only trouble is, the serving girls...
What exactly are you saying?
I've come by a particularly fine Gotan route.
So I've heard.
Oh. Gentlemen, would you pass the good... So you'll do it. You won't need to go far. Is Aldrich free of the... Stop by.
I'll be right back.
There are plenty of hard-working folk here in Bocklad.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cop of Gotan 66.
If he's just got hold
from the Empire to...
such... It's horrifying. The farther you're willing to... I'd say I've done it. Most men would keep a fine vintage like a Gotan 66 to themselves.
I see you've been of some...
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about my lot to... Now, Joseph's a self...
Any idea where his search for the thief...
The old Sir Joseph's lived a...
I can't imagine there are two...
That's that, then. No trade as well.
Porter for hire. Best service.
This is everything?
Pardon me, but would you happen to be... That well-notched steel, and might you be convinced...
How exactly do you intend to...
Well, and should you accept, well, will you...
My arms are you.
Wonderful.
But where are we...
Along the old... Quickly!
Wait. I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan?
That's me.
The innkeeper's just had... He thought you might like to join him for... wine and ham to spare. Boclad clearly isn't...
Comes with being the place. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why? My old man knew what he was... Anyway, thanks for the good news. I've been keeping a cut of something special by for just such an occasion.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through!
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me.
I've never said no.
You must be a busy man.
The market will be flooded. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. But when they do, well, you know what?
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
There's nothing like a good drink to drown your sorrows.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Out of my sight, wretch! I know
If our new arrivals had brought it.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be...
That's fantastic. It's been a while since, and the way I see it...
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch them. And then there's Milan. Those three other and without the market. Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers, or... Right. I'd bet...
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord.
A Gotan 60 Just as well I had something special and... A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows. But it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boclad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery.
Never a truer word spoken.
Kill the poor sod. For a handful of coins of that. Ah, you were right to stay.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
I believe it. What's that? The third this month.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you meant...
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road, I expect.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if no one's good for you.
All yours, Torgal! Your
Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! 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 Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Stay down!
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. More importantly, we have arrived. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me, if you would. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing... Come, good sir. Our expedition...
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I know Mum was only trying to scare me, but I'm not afraid of goblins. Not the little ones, anyway.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Help me, boy. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! boy! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Four! Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know, because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of the others they stole because...
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't, and once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I serve. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages.
Not again. All right then. Who's first? You're fine and slow. All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal. Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal. To me, boy. Stay down. Torgal, kill. Torgal, kill. Now, Torgal.
Torgal!
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time. Help me, boy. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zim, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear, you see, and so I...
That's what this...
I am afraid...
Fine.
And so, here. Your... Truly, knowledge is a gift all the greater when shared.
This is everything. It must be transported to the Dominion without delay.
Porter for hire. Best service.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here. No doubt Joseph had quite the adventure. I look forward to hearing all the details when you get it.
Let me carry your goods.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst!
What I really want to be is...
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it, then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Stop you getting eaten by a fucking wolf. That's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Well, they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Or sentry is to be slain on sight. Not spare the citizen.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
Quickly! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Slow. Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. Hey, gather the men! We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Grigger's name did you come from?
Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Stay down! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal!
We'll have to find a way around.
In the name of His Highness! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
In the prince's name, all yours, Torgal! Shall pass. Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them! Torgal, kill! Now Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill!
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! It's all ready. To me, boy! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! Now, Torgal!
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So, what do we do now, then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, he might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Do yous need out? I've got some good stuff for yous. Righto, here you go. How else I can do for you? Finished! I think. You don't want me to make yours out else?
You be brave now, boy.